Good Erev Shabbos. It's Parshas Shemini. And this Parsha has in it an extremely important lesson about getting along with people. Moses and Aaron, brothers, who were leading the Jewish people and must have been extremely close from other stories that we see earlier in the Parsha of Exodus, had a dispute. I wouldn't call it an argument. It was just they had a difference of opinion, basically. Could have led to an argument. And what happened was that Moses called Aaron out, so to speak, and Aaron responded back in a very interesting way. Listen to this and never forget it. He didn't tell Moses he was wrong. He didn't even really state his opinion. He did one of the most important things you can do when you have to, I suppose, set someone else straight. He asked him a question, a probing question. I think, depending on how you punctuate it, 2 questions. And he didn't do it sarcastically, so to speak. He said to Moses, "What do you think about this? How about this issue?" And when you ask someone a question, first of all, you're not going to put them on the defensive because you're not telling them they're wrong. Assuming you don't go, what do you think about that, huh? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, yeah, well, that's an interesting point. What about this point? When you ask someone nicely a question, so what you're really doing is instead of telling them they're wrong rhetorically or directly in a statement, or even if you state your opinion, in a certain sense, you're saying they're wrong. What you're really asking is, you may know more than me. What do you think? How should we handle this? And when they do that, they might come to a realization that they were wrong. And it's no surprise at all. I mean, when Moses, the humblest person on the face of the earth, was asked, what about this point? The Torah says he heard and approved. He agreed. Hearing means he thought through what he was being asked, and he realized he was wrong. He got the message that Aaron was saying, and it's much easier to do it because when you ask a question, you're really telling the person, "I think you're righteous. I think you know better, and what's your opinion?" Keep it in mind. Have a good Shabbos.